Mike, this is the second time we've been in here. This is fascinating. Are people coming in and fascinated by this building?
Oh yes. We've got really two sorts of people. The people who remember it as a working railway station. Just behind you there were 4 platforms, and the trains would come up from London, and the driver would get out and go down the other end and drive it out the other side of the triangle off to Southend. It was always sort of a little reverse train, which was, as kids, I suspect, was quite a funny thing to watch, the driver running to the other end of the train. So that was all a good thing. And we're having people who can remember this station in action. They can remember where the W.H. Smith, other newspaper firms are available. W.H. Smith had their kiosk, but in fact we've seen photographs today that people have brought in that show it in 3 different places. Different companies, different firms doing newspapers. Something like that's fairly basic. You've got to have one in a big station like this, but where? What was it? Two boys have turned up today. They've got their retirement pensions now, but they were newspaper boys and were telling me more about this sort of thing. So we're gaining that information. The other information, or at least the interest we're getting, is from the younger generations who maybe have got children of their own who are asking, what's that funny building, Dad? But they no idea that the size of it inside and the fact that you've got this lovely vaulted roof, badly in need of restoration, but it's still there, to see how you had an interchange. That's the word today, but it really was. You've got railway bringing in people on ordinary trains and also boat trains. Just across the way you've got the baggage hall and through to the ocean liner jetties, and this other side here you've got the ferry link across to Gravesend, which at one stage, before the tunnel at Dartford came into the equation, there was a car ferry out there as well. And you've got this idea that railway stations in those days had to have first class, second class, third class. So you didn't just get a waiting room, you got a first class and a second class and a third class. And dare I say it, there was a ladies only waiting room at one stage, although I haven't discovered exactly where that was yet, but no doubt someone will tell us before the day's over. And so it's so interesting that we're getting a whole age range showing an interest in this building and potentially what we might be able to do with the space in the future.